put money on my...
Yo. 1,000 people in here already. What's up, Shadow AGP? What's up? What's up, One? What's up, Swiss Stuff? What's up, Noah for Pope? Goose Donkey. No, Goose Honky? Snap It In, Potato Corrales, Sunbeam, Selenig, Nacy, Benwood, Barley T, Keegs, Bay Thief, Wally. You sound like a Taylor Swift fan when I was singing 50 Cent. The Lunar Abyss, Shiny Pants, Gyre, Yowie Wario. Yowie Wario, huh? That's how you want to present yourself to the online world. You've decided that is your image. People should know you and respect you as Yowie Wario. I like that. I like that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Atrioc, I just bought a house. What's your address so I can send you the invite for the housewarming party? Why would you invite just me? Any housewarming party I get invited to, my chat gets invited to. Put the address in chat so everybody can see it, okay? We'll all be there. We will all be there. ZTZ, what's up? CSGO Sigma, what's up? Tech Dude, what's up? Wig Girl, what's up? Kubo. The White House. Post the Capitol building. We'll show up. I'm a little disappointed in America this January 6th. We didn't do shit. What? Atrioc, please don't say hi to me. I don't want you to. Thanks. All right, I'll just read your message, but I won't say hi. Glizzboy. Should I really talk about? Don't call me Glizzboy. First of all, a little decorum, please. A little respect. Call me Sir Glizzy. Yeah, get Taco Bell. It's great. Chinese real estate at lowest prices ever. Buy. You're trying to get us to get... Should we all go in? You guys want to split a condo in Shanghai? This could go up. This could be a ticket to our future. This could be a way we turn this all around. This could be a ticket to the top. Fuck the Niners. All right, explain it to me, because I don't give a shit about football. Can I be honest? I don't know about football. I don't watch no football. I don't give a shit about football. You know what I did watch? I watched Lakers Warriors. Fucking excellent showdown between Steph and LeBron. I don't know if you're a basketball fan. That was a great fucking game. That was a great game. As a newly minted Lakers fan, I was losing it. Battle of Mid. Okay, shut the fuck up, bro. That was a great game. Double OT, bro. Detroit Lions are an underdog league team. It's like NA making it to Worlds. Don't patronize me. I said I don't like football. Not that I need you to do League of Legends to explain it to me, bro. Hey, champ, it's kind of like in Roblox. No, I understand the rules. I've watched plenty of football games. All right? I get it. You can tell me it's a good team or a bad team. I just don't like the game. I don't watch it. The Nepo baby of NFL franchises. Who's the Nepo baby of NFL franchises? The Nepo baby? What does that mean? Like a daddy franchise and a mommy franchise were famous when they had a kid? How does that... What is that? How are your earbuds always so fucked up? So right before the stream, I try to tangle them as much as possible just to piss off people with OCD. It's all part of my plan to make the world a little bit worse. Just a little bit. Just a little bit at a time. NFL is rigged anyway. Rigged! Get Doug's chat on it. Oh wait, so you don't watch Chiefs games? No, I just don't. I don't watch any football games. I don't know much about it, bro. But so there's Super Bowl. I mean, I'm excited for the real Super Bowl, the Super Bowl of advertising. I didn't get to do best ads last year. I'm very excited to do best ads for the Super Bowl this year. I'm almost more excited than even what the ads are or how good they are. I'm excited to see which companies pony up the dough. Because like for the past 2 years, almost every company that's done it has had a terrible year financially. And so it's almost like an omen. It's like a bad omen. I wonder who's going to pony up the cash. Please stop this. Europores and South Americans don't care about hand egg. Call it football, okay? We didn't win 2 world wars to call it soccer. Wait. Other way around. We didn't win 2 world wars to have to get our fucking phrases right. That's the most important thing. Okay? We didn't win 2 world wars to have to fucking get our words in order. We can say them how we want. And that's our God-given right. Sports gambling. Oh, yeah, it's going to be all gambling, isn't it? Oh, my God, it's going to be gambling central. It's going to be top to bottom. It's going to be all in. Get ready to fucking see Kevin Hart's dumbass shill for DraftKings for 8 hours. Atrioc, did you hear about the Bin Laden letter that trended on TikTok? I remember a few months back there was a thing about Bin Laden stands on TikTok or something. Is that you're talking about, or is there something new? Yeah, that was a while ago. That was not recent. The hardest part about being a straight white male in America right now is people thinking I give a shit about their sports bets. Preach, brother! Fucking preach. Actually on the money. Actually fucking nailed it. Straight up, nobody else cares, bro. Oh my God. I can't. I don't. It's so. It's. This happened during the poker boom. The poker boom was full of people like this that would want to talk about their fucking rivers. Oh God, dude, back in like, 2009, 10, 11, whatever, everyone would always be talking about their fucking rivers. Oh, dude, I had this hand and this happened and this happened, and then I got on the river, I got screwed, and I don't care. Like literally nobody cares. River is in a poker term, it's like the last card. So if you get unlucky, you'll be like, I got screwed on the river. Everyone will talk about it. Soup Kitchen, maybe the 13 months. Atrioc, I have decided to renew your subscription. Keep up the good work, and next year you might have a small chance at a promotion or a raise. Yes, I grinded for this. Yes, dude. That's why I get up at 6 a.m. That's why I take the cold shower. That's why I fucking practice every single day to rise the fucking ladder, the corporate ladder of streaming. Every fucking sub counts, bro. Thanks, boss. I won't let you down. Hey, Big Egg, were you a fan of Band of Brothers or The Pacific? I was a fan of the real Band of Brothers, okay? I was there with them when we parachuted over Germany, okay? And so I don't need to watch the show because it's all up here. Memory. I remember you in the show. Fuck watching Band of Brothers. I'm trying to get bands with my brothers. Hey, fucking man, bro. That's W. I know that's what I have a W on that. That's what I was to say. Real as fuck. Just literally real as fuck. That's what you spit nothing but facts on that. Jump back into Hearthstone. I cannot believe I still have that. Please, we got to get rid of it. I think the Stream Elements guy reached out to me today. He's like, he was saying you should take these down. He was like, you got to take down. So some of these panels are so old. It's like hard to get a resale if I never take it down. Did you watch the greatest sporting comeback of the 2020s last night? England beating India. I absolutely didn't, and I couldn't even tell you what sport you're talking about. Cricket? No. What happened? Who? Where? When? It was cricket? Wow. Yeah, I just assumed cricket because of India. It was awesome. Listen, I believe you. I believe you because I can watch StarCraft Brood War and see a tiny pixelated Zergling use Burrow and think, holy fucking shit. He bought Burrow? That's insane. Burrow's... anything can make you excited if you know the sport, all right? So, I can understand it. I just don't... I don't really know. It's not... Cricket is the second most famous sport after football, bro. But I just said I don't know football either. Did you hear about Evergrande? I did. Evergrande restructuring deal fell through. Might be a full liquidation of all assets, completely gone, no saving it. A little bit of just bad for asset prices in China's real estate, because things are going to get dumped at fire sale prices, and then that brings everything else down, which could cause chain reaction. 30 days. But once the company officially fails, we can have Evergrande merch, which is the real important part. No, not for real this time. I don't think it's gonna be fine. But it's not fun if you're invested in the Chinese stock market. Atrioc, did you read the article about the introvert economy on Bloomberg? I didn't. What I read today was, so I very recently did a stream where I talked about, the gender divide in Gen Z and the problems that's causing and how they're not seeing eye to eye and there was a clip about it and then a VOD about it. And I went through today and I read almost all the comments because there was so many good comments. People like sharing their actual stories, what they thought, the struggles they're going through. I found it to be really, really interesting. And it was like perspectives. I know. And it's so rare that there's good comments on YouTube in general. And I didn't see all of them. Some people were a little annoying to each other, but in general, there was like no fighting. People were just sharing their honest opinions and thoughts and what they were sharing. And so I read it and it was really cool because I feel like some of that shit I would never hear in my whole, like, it's just not something someone would ever share with you, but somehow with online, with the fact of this job, I get to have people share that with me. And it's like, I get an experience I wouldn't have seen. So it was cool. I was, I felt good, even though it was a hard problem. Atrioc, did you hear about the tech CEO that died on stage in a company event in a freak accident? Nice job, 47. That sounds very much like a Hitman mission, bro. That sounds insanely like a Hitman mission. I didn't hear about it, though. Hey, Atrioc, I got a question. I'm finished my degree this summer, and I'm having trouble finding a job because of lack of experience. What is something I can do to help land a job? Like I've said, it's a pretty tough time right now. Not the easiest time to be hustling for a job, especially at entry level. It's gonna be tough. One thing you can do is become a drug dealer. So that's money. There's always money in that. You could go back in time and graduate earlier. I guess the second thing I would suggest is like, you should probably find a streamer and gift a lot of subs to get that extra. Like sometimes streamers only give you their really extra special knowledge once you gift a bunch of subs. So like if you're getting an answer, but it hasn't fully answered your question yet, throw some more subs at it. And then all of a sudden the real knowledge will come out. No, to be honest, bro, you haven't given me enough information to really help you. I can just say, here's the one piece of advice I give. This is my one piece of advice I almost always give is like, I personally think the strategy of making one size fits all resume and mass spamming it is bad. The one piece is real. I think you should pick fewer jobs if you have to and customize it for each one. And that The same piece of experience can be written two different ways. You can play up one aspect or another. Play up whatever it is for the job description you're applying for. Tailor every resume for the job description. Shame half the job offers are fake. Yup, there's a lot of ghost jobs out there. They're just collecting resumes. Again, it's probably a pain in the ass. It probably sucks. It's probably demoralizing. I'm just telling you, if that's what you're doing, you got to I think you got to up your hit rate rather than try to like have 0.001% chance and just spam it to everybody. I think you got to try to up your hit rate from 0.001 to fucking 5% or 10% or whatever. What's the point of ghost jobs? Number one, it makes the company seem healthier. So if the company is posting job offers, that means this company's growing. It sends a signal this company's healthy and growing and good. Number two is that if they ever do need to hire, they have this fucking waiting pile of resumes they've already collected of candidates who are interested. So it's like easier for them. Signal to who? To Wall Street, to investors, to competitors, the first two are the main important ones. People that could give them money or, we're a very momentum-based society. Having positive momentum leads to more people wanting to help out or work with you. And so they're always trying to project strength. How is that not fraud? Depending on the labor laws in each individual state, it might be. I don't know specifically, but they can always say like, they didn't find the right candidate or whatever. It's very hard to prove, right? It's almost impossible to enforce. Oh yeah. One other piece of information that's really good is, on God, in my experience, the number one thing, more than like educational background, more than experience, more than interview skill, more than resume quality, more than anything, was referral. That was it. If you knew somebody at the company and they gave you a strong referral, that was probably the biggest predictor of whether a person would get the job. And so realistically, whatever you can do to mine your friends of friends or relatives of friends of whatever, to find an in somewhere, it's going to help you, especially for your first job, because once you're at your second job, you have the experience and the connections of your first job to help out. But before that, it's hard. Nepotism. Sure. Yeah. For example, for me is I don't think I would have gotten my foot in the door at Twitch had I just cold applied. The fact that I met my future boss while working, writing for Team Liquid, and I was at the fucking after thing at the League of Legends World Championships, and I met him, and we hit it off. And then I had like a warm lead. I didn't know him that well. We weren't best friends or anything, but like he knew of the face of the name, and that helped me get to the interview phase where then I had to do well. But like that was a pushover. So I'm just telling you that like that's how I've seen the world work. Davey97, thank you for the 5 gifted. I sincerely appreciate it. Did I miss your? Did you have a message? Davey97. Were you really born in 97, bro? Oh, you're in Beijing? Will you come to Beijing? I can host you there. Is this Xi Jinping? Are you trying to get me again, Xi? Is this your scheme, bro? Davey97. You dog. Just ask, bro. Stop playing this game. The thing is, Davey, no cap, I actually really appreciate that. I am going to try sincerely to go to China and also to meet people there, because I would love someone who's more local to show me around and show me some cool stuff. I don't think I'm going to go to Beijing. As awesome as an IRL was at Beijing would be, I've heard it's not the most, it's almost too touristy. I want to go to Shanghai and I want to go to, if I'm going to go to touristy, I want to go to that ice city. I'm not really interested in like, I don't know, doing the palace and the Great Wall. I want to see like some of the higher tech parts of the big cities, and I also want to just try good food. Harbin. Yeah, I want to go to Harbin. ICHD, thank you for the 5 gifties. Much appreciated. Sincerely. What did you say? Your message was this. Hey, Atrioc, I'm almost finished reading The Problem of 12, and I was wondering, do you want us to make a video for you to watch, or do you want us to make a PowerPoint for you to read? No, a video. I want you to have the credit. I'm not going to steal your research and make a video about it. What I want is for you, I mean, whatever, I guess, either one, but preferably you make a short, like 5 to 10 minute video explaining the book. And then we all watch it and we learn and we pog it at your, you know, you can throw in a couple jokes if you want to, but the idea is just to get the general gist of it across. Doesn't need to be hyper detailed either. It's like, it's mostly the takeaways, you know, like what's the actionable part of this book? What are you learning? Yo, Big A, are you going to play Helldivers 2 with stands? It got a new 5-minute trailer. I don't even know what Helldivers is, really. What?
Fight on.
Clear missile. Eagle weapons.
Doesn't really look up my alley. Is it Destiny-esque? Silksong just dropped. Check Twitter. If you just said trailer, you could have got me. If you just said Silksong trailer just dropped, check Twitter, I would have maybe checked. But you said Silksong just dropped, and I know you're lying. I know you're lying. Did you watch either of the conference championship games? Nope, I did not. What's the news? What is it? Give me my NFL opinion that I can pretend to know about the NFL in a conversation. Let's say I'm let's say I'm like, I don't know, water cooler combo, hanging out with the boys. What am I saying about the NFL? Give me something smart to say. Fuck Chiefs, fuck Niners. This game sucks, or what'd you say? Dan Campbell played it, took risky today. Too risky? Yeah, guys, I saw the game. I just thought Dan Campbell played it a little too aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I really think he could have had it, but he pushed it too hard. Am I pulling it off? Coach. Okay, coach. Yeah, listen, I like Dan Campbell as a coach. I think he's all right. I think he's got potential, but when the pressure was on, he played a little too aggressive. That's my take. This guy knows ball. This guy knows ball. Okay. How the fuck do you throw a 17-point lead, though? Is that what happened? A 17-point lead? Nice shirt. Spectacore, baby. He's got some of the best merch. Unironically, I love this shirt. I think, did he bring it back? I was going to buy like 3 more of these. It just fits right. Just fits well. I like it. It's a good shirt. To the Lions. So I do know the Lions. I heard the story is Eminem versus Taylor Swift. Because Eminem's the big Lions guy. Taylor Swift's the Chiefs guy. Girl. And now they're gonna... Oh, they lost. Oh, I thought it was the finals. So wait, what's the finals? Is it Ravens versus Chiefs? Who's the finals? 49ers, Chiefs. Okay. Chiefs, 49ers. So wait, don't people dislike both those teams? There's no underdog anymore. Oh. That's funny. I guess the Swifties are winning, right? Did Chiefs won recently last year? Or the year before? Both. Both? Oh my God. Wait, that's cringe. Oh, just last year, 2018. 2018, okay, not 2020. Okay. All right. This is like a dad trying to relate to his kids. I guess it's kind of the opposite, right? Because usually the dad knows about football. This is like, for me, it's the opposite. It feels like I'm talking to my dad. This feels like me trying to relate with my dad, who used to talk about football all the time, and I'd be like, I don't know, Dad, I don't know. I'm once again asking if you could respond to my long-time question. Absolutely. Light Sworn Shadow, what is your question? Your question is, better not be what I think it is. Better not be what I think it is. I really hope it's not asking about what I'm gonna do today. You got him a jersey all those times and still know nothing. I know the basics, right? I just don't follow it. It's like you fall out as, you know, I don't know the results week to week, and that means I don't know who's good or not, and that means I don't know who's on the teams. I only hear about the big names. Tom Brady retired. That was half my football knowledge. That was half my knowledge, bro. I could always rely on Brady, okay? Now he's gone. Oh, don't time him out, Yeti. He was just, he did it. He did all right. Let him free. He asked about house. It was okay. He did it in a nice way. Atrioc, I am not a first-time chatter, but it feels like I've never been in your stream before. This is incredible, and I'm so happy. Thank you. You are a first-time chatter. You are. 100%. I can see it. You have no more chat messages. You are a first-time chatter. This is a magical experience for you, and I'm glad. You're not really reading it correctly. You've. Yeah, saying Brady made the Super Bowl was correct like 40% of his whole career. Exactly. I could basically coin flip that. Yeah. Hope Brady's ass doesn't take it again this year. You know, I could just say that, and everyone would be like, "Yup, fuck the Pats." Or fuck the Bucks right at the end. All right. So it was like easy. It was easy, dude. It was an easy fucking slam, touchdown, as you might say. And now I'm stuck. Now I have to fucking hate. Did I hate Mahomes now? Who am I hating? Stay with Mahomes? Okay, easy. Easy. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, yeah, the games were all right, but I'm just getting kind of sick of these fucking refs, you know? I feel like they're not letting them play ball. I feel like the refs, there's something to do with fucking ratings or something. I'm pissed. All right, great. Yeah, easy. Easy, dude. Isn't that every sport ever? Yeah, you figured it out. I have definitely pulled this off in many IRL conversations at the workplace. Like at NVIDIA, I've talked plenty of sports without honestly knowing shit. You know, you just flow with it. It's how hard can it be? Gen Z hates Mahomes because they can't buy a house. It is his homes, not yours. You know what I'm saying? He's got the money. It's not fair. Not sports, but I pulled off a conversation about French Impressionist paintings, not knowing what the hell that even was. That seems more difficult. That seems like, what is your base? What do you know? You know what I'm saying? I know about the refs. I know some players. I know some teams. What's your basic fact? I don't know anything about French Impressionist painters. I do love that line in Ocean's 11 where it's Julia Roberts and George Clooney, and they're like, she's an art collector or something, and she's like, yeah, I don't know if it was Monet or Monet. And he's like, was Monet the one that dated his mistress, or Monet the one that killed his wife? And she gets angry and goes like, they also painted occasionally. It was good dialogue. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember the exact, but it was crackling. Large A, I'm trying to break into the business of farming termites and selling them as protein and vitamin supplements. Any advice? What advice am I going to give you? What? No, don't. My advice is don't. Keep this clip, frame it on your wall as a grind set, okay? This will pressure you to success. You're going to prove me wrong. In 5 years when I look at the TV and you're the termite king of America and you have fucking $30 billion from your termite factories, you're going to look back at this clip and laugh at me. That's my advice to you, bro. Use this to fuel your success. Here's what you should do. Unironically, you should do what that French guy did and start like a termite removal business or like a bed bug removal business, and then just go around dropping bed bugs on the subway and shit. The problem is we don't have public transport. In America, it'd be so fucking hard, dude. There's too much ground to cover. He dropped it on public transport in Europe, and it got all over the fucking country in no time. And what are we gonna do? You have to call Ubers, put it in the car, put them in a Starbucks. Everyone drives through, bro. Everyone drives through. That's the problem. We drive through our Starbucks. What happened to the good old days when real Americans would gather around and go to their local Starbucks corporate chain and buy it in person? Okay. This is a great argument against public transit. You're worried about the mythical bedbug man. You can really tell how much money the sports betting companies are making because they are bombarding you with ads. Yup. It's a money printer. But everyone keeps telling me they have a method to always win. So they're probably losing money. These fucking, they're getting milked dry, dude. Poor DraftKings is going to be bankrupt in a week with all these brilliant bettors outfoxing them at every turn. I have not started Echoes of the Eye yet, though I am excited for it. I've promised that I'll do it by end of February. Echoes of the Eye completed by end of February. I hope I'm not showing my whiteboard. I keep seeing a guy on Instagram who is the self-proclaimed best sports bettor of all time. You know, there was a great sports betting scheme where they would send out letters. This is like old school. They would send out letters to everybody in a whole city, okay, or like 100 neighborhoods, saying, "Hey, listen, we're a sports betting advice service. We predict the Chiefs are going to win the AFC Championship or whatever." Okay, they would send that. They'd send both. I don't know if they'd send both. Yeah, they'd send half the city one and half the city the other. Okay? Yeah, they would send half the city one and half the city the other. Then after that week, half the city would think they're right. Then they would send that group another split for the next game. So they'd split it into fourths, you know? They'd be like, this team's going to win, then this team's going to win. At that point, now you have 1/4 of the city that has seen you be right twice, confidently. Now they're interested. Now they're like, wait a minute, maybe these guys are actually good. Maybe you do it one more time. Now you have 1/8 of the city. Now in that is some qualified leads. That's some people that are like really dumb that have now seen you be right 3 times in a row and not ask anything of them. Now they're reaching out to you. Now they're paying for your, $200 a month sports gambling advice service. And now they're hooked. then you get a big fucking payday out of them and go to the next town. I work in a social media agency. I work with athletes and other celebrities, and sometimes work with small gambling companies that pay insane amounts of money, way more than any normal company. It was insane how much money they pay for like 8 Instagram stories. Yeah, they are making a ton of money, and if they convert even a few people, you know, the lifetime consumer value is really high for a gambling addict. If they get somebody hooked, that person could theoretically punt all of their savings over the course of years. They could punt everything they have. So the amount of money they could make from even one person, and if they go into debt or go into, you know, they could get even more. Like, that's why they do it. That's why it's so scary, because they only need a few people to make a ton of fucking money. That being said, there is a bit of a sports gambling gold rush, a bit of a boom right now. Especially some of these smaller companies, they might just be overpaying. They might be just burning investor money. Because when I hear of somebody paying a lot of money for an Instagram story, I think that company's not being well run. The conversion rate on those are not that great. You know, getting some athlete to be like, hey, check this out. It's really not. It's often like a waste of money, or somebody's, you know, a company that's in a bit of a gold rush mode. And eventually some of those companies are gonna get swallowed up, conglomerated into the winners. Do you know if sports gambling codes are similar to mobile games relying on whales, or is it even more spread across users? It's still whales. Still, the majority of their income is going to come from the people that gamble the most, because it's it's exponential. You know, the addicts are really addicted. But yeah, I think it's pretty widespread. I think it's actually similar to gacha games in that a lot of people pay a little, and then some people pay a lot. Big A, you're taking a trip to Zimbabwe. No, man, I am not going to Zin. I'm not going to trip to Zimbabwe. Dude, Ludwig messaged me today. What did he say? He said, you trying to rip some shit with Stanzy this week? His ass don't climb. And I was like, I don't know. You got any ideas? And he goes, how about we smoke PCP? No. How about we don't do that? What if we have fucking... how about we don't smoke PCP, bro? Yeah, we can go down a K-hole. Watch some Tuck. Okay, I get it. Hey, guys, so here's the thing. Here's the tea. I'm down to talk with you about anything. Anything, everything, all things. For about 20 minutes. And then at 8:30, I'm going to watch House. And then at 9:30, I'm going to leave. Because I made a lot of progress today. I think I actually can finish this fucking predictions for tomorrow. And I want to be ready. I gotta get it done. I'm just telling you, I don't normally stream on Sundays. I want to keep my streak. I love my streak. My streak is great. My streak is good, but I need my Sunday to work on this shit, or I don't have, you know, I start Monday with like 4 meetings. Or I gotta be cranking ready. So I'll talk about anything. I'll talk about anything for 20 minutes. Literally anything. What do you want to talk about? Want a quick 20-minute presentation? The problem of 12? No, I want a 10-minute presentation. T1 versus HLE this morning. I didn't watch it. Did T1 win? T1, I watched the first 2 games. They got 2-0'd. It was shitty. So I guess I'm just going to wait for T1 to... Oh, T1 curb stomped them? I got to watch the good one now. I got to watch that. I do know that I saw Kadrill tweet that Zeus is the best player in the world, and I was like, based. Advance Wars, what about it? I played it again recently. They released it on Switch. I played it. It's my favorite thing to do when I'm chilling while Ari's playing like Baldur's Gate on the TV. I'll play the Switch and I'll play Advance Wars and I'll watch her druid talk to animals. Thoughts on the tokusatsu genre? I don't know what that is, but I know that tonkatsu is delicious. Tonkatsu. Have you ever thought about what would happen to the economy if we invented teleporters? It would be insane for goods. I would never take one as a person. I've talked about this many times. I am too sure that I would be a clone. I would be dead and it would be someone else. So I just don't do it. I will never, ever, ever take a teleporter. But for goods, it'd be awesome. It'd be so sick. Prestige got you quaking. Yeah, dude. Prestige got me quaking. Absolutely. By the way, it's fucking hot in here. Let me. It is scorching hot. Yep. Yeah. Sheesh. Sheesh. Freezer shirt? Dude, I wish I had one right now. Unironically. I would kill for a freezer shirt. Why don't one of you invent Uber but for freezer shirts? So get like a big freezer truck, you know, expensive, constantly keeping anything cold. Fill it full of t-shirts that are cold, and then I can press a button on a phone, deliver it to my door. A nice ice cold freezer shirt. Isn't it winter in America? Bro, I live in Los Angeles, the city of angels. 72 and sunny year round. And all you have to do is have massive traffic everywhere you drive, a pretty significant homeless population, and the most expensive smoothies you've ever had in your life. It's the trade-off. It's the trade-off, bro. It's the trade-off. Okay? It's been freezing all month here. Where? Are you still a smoothie king? I would say I am the smoothie king. Yes, that is correct. I would say I am still king of the smoothie empire. That being said, you know, it's a packed court. Do you make your own? I do. I do make my own. I love to blend. Live to blend is my tattoo. I never showed you guys, but there's a chest tattoo. It says live to blend. Atrioc. Sorry, what? I just finished the 15-hour Outer Wilds VOD after playing the game myself. Thanks for letting me know about such a great game. Thanks for enjoying it. Holy shit. You watched the whole thing? You probably made me more from your one watch through than like anything else that anyone could do. 15-hour VOD, huh? If you watch it on a smart TV, I'm gonna buy a boat. Let me see what that video is at. Yeah, nice. Atrioc, do you think the reviews for the Apple Vision Pro will be positive on Tuesday? I think it would be tough for them to be negative overwhelmingly. But I don't know. It doesn't have an iPhone level feel. I was there for iPhone 2007, bro. It doesn't have the game changer feel. Too expensive? I mean, it's early adopter. That's not such the problem. Again, people overstate the iPhone's like early wave of adoption. It didn't came out in 2007. Smartphones weren't super mainstream till 09, 2010. But it doesn't look, I don't see the immediate use case. And this could be dead wrong, but I can't imagine it's a smash hit. But I could be wrong. It's tough to say. Apple, at least they've they've, you know, I feel like they're running circles around Zuckerberg when it comes to like getting non people in the world interested in it. Yeah, Apple's got a Midas touch. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to bet against Apple on a new product because they haven't had a real flop ski. So I'm really torn between it, but I don't see it. Especially because Apple, through their App Store, has pissed off everybody for years for taking these big fucking cuts and bossing them around and slowing down their updates and all that shit. Everybody hates them. And so people like Netflix and Spotify are absolutely refusing to make Apple Vision Pro apps. They're just not doing it. They're actually preying on Apple's downfall. The only reason they use the App Store now is because they have to, because the iPhone's so big. But if the iPhone was not dominant, they would leave and quit. So they don't want another Apple dominant product. So there's like a bit of a corporate revolution going on to try and make this thing as useless from day one as possible. As opposed to the iPhone, where there was a lot of people trying to make stuff for it. The weight is a big issue that needs to be addressed. I can't work in a headset if it hurts my head for 15 minutes. Just have a gigantic fucking noggin like me, dude. And then start mewing. Once your jaw's strong, you can hold up anything. Okay? That's what I do. So, market will decide if people buy it. Companies will be forced to develop for it. I think you're getting it backwards. The market needs a reason to buy. They need a killer app. They need something. If they make it good enough that it doesn't need all of these other apps, then yes, it'll get big enough and then they'll have to make apps for it. But if it, you know, it's a chicken and the egg thing. If nobody makes something great for it, then it will not take off and then no one will. Then that's sort of that's the catch 22. Is it going to be as big as Freezer Shirt Uber? God, it's a $100 million idea. $100 billion idea. The fucking TAM? You should get on it, bro. I swear to God, I'm offering you guys a fucking ticket to the top of Silicon Valley. You're going to be rubbing elbows with Zuckerberg. You're going to be high-fiving Jeff Bezos. You're going to have a blood boy. You might have 2 blood boys in fucking Soho House. It's going to be amazing, dude. All you got to do is invent the freezer shirt for hot climates. What about a mini fridge only for freezer shirts? No, you're not thinking like a Silicon Valley entrepreneur. What you do is, okay, once you have the delivery where you can order on your phone and get one delivered to your house, then you can sign up for a subscription service called Freezer Shirt Plus. Freezer Shirt Extra Cold. And that's where they'll send a fucking freezer, a mini fridge, to your house with their logo on it that you can put in your house. And then they'll send you a package of shirts every month. And the freezer shirt only work for that freezer. So it won't, if it detects another shirt, it won't cool. It will only cool the shirts they delivered. And yeah, the freezer, it's a multi-subscription. It's a multi-subscription to keep the freezer on and to keep the shirts delivered. Make sure it breaks down often for more cash. Will AI learn my cooling preferences for year round? Better. We'll say it does, but meaningless. It'll have no meaning. We'll talk about AI all the time and how it helps the freezer become more of a paradigm shifting, but we're not going to spend the money or time to do anything with that. That way we can juice the stock. Stop trying to hit oil when you've already hit gold, my man. Take my fucking money and give me that freezer shirt. Look at that. Product market fit. We've already got a client base lined up, dude. What material is it made of that it isn't going to make you warmer than it is cold? It's a thin Hanes cotton t-shirt put into a freezer. It's cold when you put it on. It's our costs are low. Atrioc, you got any good business managers for contact? I'm trying to open a food truck. Why are you trying to give a cut to a business manager? Opening a food truck is something you can learn how to do all aspects of yourself, start to finish. Assuming you have the startup capital to buy the truck. I wouldn't cut anyone in, bro. That's a thin margin business. You should own it and operate it yourself and have it be something you believe in. Some food you're passionate about making and selling. Food trucks can make a lot of money in the city, but you probably want to own the upside. Yeah, someone mentioned a CPA. Yes. Yeah, most businesses, your expertise will not be handling the fucking taxes. You should try to find a CPA. Because that part sucks and it's not going to be fun and you're not going to do it. As a small business owner, my biggest regret was opening with a partner. There you go. Yeah. TurboTax is free though, but then you got to do it yourself, bro, for your business. And then business taxes are harder. What if you're a CPA business? Then you better be able to do your own taxes, bro. Big A, any thoughts on the accountant shortage and how 3/4 of CPAs will retire in 10 years? I hadn't heard that, but I do sense a general lack of interest in becoming accountants from Gen Z. So maybe, or millennials even. So maybe there's just not enough. That makes sense. A lot of boomer accountants retiring. There's also some probably worries about AI. I do think a lot of, like, some part of the job of an accountant is like you have to talk to a small business owner and explain to them what's going on. And that's a human element that I don't think AI can do. But I think some of it is like you have to go in Excel and auto tag a bunch of expenses and things and sort and organize. And that could probably be a lot easier with AI. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that the job's going to change pretty dramatically. I'm an accountant for a big hospital and I hate that shit. What all that shit or what? What, you just hate the job? Is there parts of it you like? Dude, I took an accounting 101 course at university and the professor showed the trailer for The Accountant during the first lecture and he said, look, accounting can be fun. If you guys don't know, that movie's about Ben Affleck as an autistic accountant that kills people. It actually doesn't seem very fun. I found his acting in that movie to be really, really off-putting and hard to get into because he gives so little emotion that there's nothing to hook onto. I almost wish he gave a lot more. But I understand the character, but I wanted more of a Jason Bourne, I guess. He went full. I guess I'm saying Tropic Thunder style, he went full autism. He didn't go like House with emotion and obsession. He was literally super into being an accountant, which actually isn't that fun to watch. A lot of it's just busy work that doesn't need to be done mostly. Yeah, 100%. I mean, the dream is that the AI part of it reduces the busy work and the cool part you get to do. We're just hoping it doesn't do both and then remove the job and then no one gets paid. That was part of the character. Yeah, I'm not super faulting him for doing what I think the script entailed. It just, for me, it was not compelling. It was like, the best example I can give is Finding Dory. In Finding Nemo, Dory is a funny character because she can't remember anything, but she's a side character. So it's like Nemo has an arc and then Dory's a side character that's funny. In Finding Dory, I have to watch Dory go on a fucking loop every 8 seconds for 2.5 hours. And what's annoying about that is there's no arc. She doesn't improve at all. She doesn't learn anything or get better over the course of the story. So it's like, I didn't like Finding Dory for that reason. I liked Finding Nemo way more. What if I start a CPA in the metaverse so all crypto companies can use me? I think there was a CPA in the metaverse, and I think it was for FTX. Yeah. Is that have you seen the trailer for Monkey Man? Yeah, I did. It looks cool. It looks dope. Looks sick. Have you watched Iron Claw? Nope. I don't know what that is. Why am I choking? What specific aspects of Advance Wars do you like? I like that it's a bunch of cartoon characters that treat war like it's a fun little game, but also there's like little lines that reference they do understand that people are dying. It's the most psychotic game. Advance Wars is actually a really psychotic game if you actually just read the dialogue and listen to the story. Like, because there's some parts where they'll be like, yeah, I mean, if we lose this city, people will lose their homes and die. But then, like, flash forward 2 fights, and I'm like, yeah, that battle was fun. Let's fight again. And then they'll send more men to their death. Like, it's crazy. It's, you relate to that? Yeah, exactly. It's non-weeb Fire Emblem. Maybe. I haven't played Fire Emblem, so I can't say. Why do you drink Liquid Death? In this case, because when Ari's parents were here, they bought a big case of it for me as like a funny gift because they know I like it. They think it's funny because why would you buy water in a can? And so I have a bunch of it. I have like a fridge full of it, and so I've been drinking it. Generally, I buy it like so. I go on this morning walk, right, and I go and I get my usual and I read my fucking paper, and then on the way back I pass a gas station and often I'll grab one there. It's the most white thing you do, Big A. I tell you this as a fellow Latino. Sí, mi amigo. Sí. Is Big A actually Latino? I married in, bro. You can marry in. 8:30 house time? Yeah, I think it's time for house, baby. I think it's time for a house, baby. I think it's time for a little house MD.